Four regular guys coming back to you post season, but we're more than just football. We're four regular guys. Three right now. Jason's gonna catch up just little bit later, and of course, new face, an old face, really, Chris, little Chris, joining us tonight. Watch a little football, but this time of the movie variety. Probably the best sports movie of all time. Remember the Titans. We can argue about it all we want here, but that's what we got up here. It looks like Chris is the only person that hasn't seen the movie.
That's correct.
But you've seen many other football movies. It's just this one escaped you, right?
Yeah, I've seen like the program, Any Given Sunday. Always loved Necessary Roughness, good comedy football movie. Even like The Replacements, but yeah, and of course there's the classic Rudy. But this one I've never actually seen.
It's a Denzel Washington movie, so I mean,
By default, it'll be great.
you should have watched it. You know, like, but then I know I've never seen Training Day. I know it's like Larry's favorite movie of all time.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna give me grief about not seeing this, and you haven't seen Training Day?
Nope.
Training Day's in my top 5.
Yeah, not really one for the mobster, crooked cop kind of thing, or the war movies, which would. But I've seen like a
There's
couple
a point
clips of
to
it.
it. If you watch it, you realize he's not a crooked cop just to be a crooked cop. I don't want to give the movie away, but it's amazing.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But wouldn't you also say that is his crookedness though put him in the scenario that he was in?
Yes. Well, no, his his anger problem.
There's gonna be a lot of background noise, FYI.
Yeah.
We'll survive, Jason. We'll survive. Welcome.
How's it going?
What's up?
Well,
how's it going?
We were just telling everyone that we were waiting for you to make the 4 and that Chris was subbing in here for Brian while he's on vacation in Florida. And, he has never seen this movie before. Where you at, Jason? You want to catch back up with us?
We can just go with it. I've seen it when it first came out. Right after it came out, I saw it on video. So it's been a while though. That was wait, how many years is that? What year did it come out?
2002,
really good question.
I think.
Yeah, 0102. I think,
yeah.
Now you're gonna make me look. All right. Well, the question on the board as we see,
oh boy, we already
into the white neighborhood.
We already got some derogatory language here.
I was trying to choose my words wisely. Okay, it's Denzel Washington's moving into the white neighborhood. Okay, remember Titans.
I'm talking about the movie. The movie.
So how many?
not what you said.
Oh right, gotta throw some words in there.
So where are we at? So I can line up.
Oh, right now, Jason, we are. I don't know the seconds. Actually, it'd probably be better if right now if Chris gave you the seconds. Could you do that, Chris?
Just past 5:45.
Okay. All right.
What year was this?
Yeah, they're talking on the port right now.
Yep.
This thing, it just stuck me on a 2-minute ad, so I'm gonna have to wait.
I'm done. So this was after Training Day. Remember, the Titans was after Training Day.
Yeah, Training Day.
Really?
It's got it. Yeah, it's got it listed on the back as Academy Award winner Denzel Washington in 2001 Training Day. In Glory, and so they're referencing things. This came after.
So yeah, then it would be like 0203.
I cannot find it because I'm a dummy.
But I know Training was 01. That was Denzel's best performance of his life.
What?
Man, I really like John Q.
I like Equalizer.
Oh, Equalizer is great too,
Equalizer.
but Training Day.
Actually, Remember the Titans is 2000. I just looked it up.
Oh, maybe it was because after the DVD or the Blu-ray was released, when it was like later than the actual movie, like much later.
Yep.
I don't know, but it says it right here, so couldn't tell you.
Oh yeah.
Well, I know that we can probably
2000 and Training Day was 2001. I knew Training Day was 2001.
I got fooled by the cover.
You can't trust.
Well, I know that. Well, we can discuss all of Denzel Washington's greatest movies, but I got a more interesting one for you. What's the best sports movie of all time? I know we already began this conversation before Jason got on, but what is it?
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. That counts. It counts.
I like Happy Gilmore. I don't know about the best.
I like Happy Gilmore too.
I'll watch the crap out of Happy Gilmore. Especially the first one.
I'm always going to pick a comedy first.
That makes sense.
Mine's
I like
Remember
drama
the
a
Titans.
little bit better.
I think it's the best sports movie of all time.
What was your pick?
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans? Well, I've never seen it, so I can't really give it its due diligence. But if I had to think of one of all the ones that I've seen, it would probably have to be Rudy.
See, and I'm tied right between both of those. I like that feel good. Come on, Rudy comes back, man. He comes back from the dead, man. Poor family. No one believed in him. Little tiny guy, persevered over everything.
Did he though?
He did.
That story was exaggerated.
His perseverance
Sure
was to get on the field at the end of his last game of his career. That's not really perseverance. What did
he got that sack. He got that sack. Blew right through the defensive line and got that sack.
Yeah, I don't know if that part is actually true, Chris, because to Jason's point, it was told to be exaggerated.
But
it's
traumatizing. Who was on that team said that stuff never happened. It was extremely exaggerated.
Yeah, it was exaggerated, but the story itself is about achieving your dreams. Larry, you're trying to say, he's got to be an NFL player one day in order to achieve his real dreams. Like, no, he wanted to just be on the field one time. No one said he ever could. Come on, man. Give a little love to Rudy. At least put it.
Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
That's Kevin Costner, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Kevin Costner. I always love some Kevin Costner movies. Those are good.
$1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby.
That was pretty good. I'm just looking at a list right now of some of the ones that
I like The Replacements. I heard Chris say The Replacements earlier, and that's kind of a comedy, but I like that movie. That movie is good.
$1 Million Baby is a sports movie because it talks about boxing, but it's so sad. It's just so sad.
Yeah.
but as far if we're going to go boxing movies, you have to go Rocky, I think.
Oh yeah.
I just think too, between those two movies, the $1 Million Baby has more of a movie and less of sports in it, while even Rocky, the fight was highlighted. And that's what makes a boxing movie, where $1 Million Baby, not so much a boxing movie. My opinion.
I mean, there were a lot more boxing matches in $1 Million Baby, whereas in Rocky, there was only 2? The one at the very beginning and then the highlight.
Yeah, The Natural was good. I liked The Natural way back when. Anybody?
Coach
Anybody?
Carter.
That was good.
Coach Carter, that's a great one. I really like that one.
Coach Carter's good.
Sandlot.
The Sandlot.
That's good.
Hey,
Sports movie.
I like Sandlot.
This is-
That was the
Yeah,
I would go along the lines with Roy of saying, like, isn't that just more of a movie that has sports in it and not really a sports
No.
movie?
It's a
I
baseball.
play baseball a lot.
It-
Okay.
It's
Pretty much
literally
the
about
entire movie is
baseball and them
baseball.
trying to get their baseball back.
You know, it might be more of a dog movie than a baseball movie.
No, it's a baseball movie.
Exactly.
Baseball. Come on now.
Okay, I know. I'm just trolling.
Y'all better not hate on them. Y'all killing me, Smalls. That's one of my favorites too.
I can think of some of the shittiest sports movies I've ever seen too.
Rudy.
Celtic Pride
Celtic Pride.
with
Damon
Daniel
Wayans.
Yeah.
They kidnap him.
it was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah, that was terrible.
The Fan.
There was that one with Rodney Dangerfield, Ladybugs, where he was the coach of
Soccer.
You got The
It was
Fan,
just-
right?
Oh, The Fan.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The Fan. I forgot about that one. That was pretty decent. I like that one. Draft Day. Another Kevin Costner. Can't get away from it.
Hey, wasn't the guy that just came in, the white guy that just came into the frame he like did a massive body transformation by
Yes.
getting all bulked up and stuff, right?
Recently, yeah, he's ripped now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
The big dude, the big white dude, the offensive lineman in this.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I've seen videos of him. Yeah.
Now, bro.
But he was also in what was that comedy movie? Evolution.
He was in a lot of stuff.
I do remember that movie.
He was super racist in American History X.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
funny
Oh,
because he's super not racist in this. It's like the exact 180.
oh wow.
It's
Yeah.
it's almost
pretty-
like he wanted to prove to people he wasn't racist because American History X came out in like 98. So he was the exact opposite in this one. He was
Edward
the
Norton.
first white dude to jump on the team. Like, oh yeah, no, I want to be here.
Cool
Mar-
Runnings.
Ooh,
Cool
I like
Runnings.
Cool Runnings. too.
Upsetting
Cool
team.
Runnings good.
Yeah, man.
That one was like I wouldn't say it's underrated. I've never actually met anybody that says they don't like Cool Runnings.
The
The
first
under- the
Karate
ch-
Kid.
It's the first cut.
The Mighty
Oh.
Ducks.
The Mighty Ducks.
Only
Oh, what did I say earlier? The
the
Little
first one. The
Giants.
sequels are garbage.
Yeah. And now we're just listing off sports movies,
Yeah.
right? Are we saying these are the greatest of all time?
No, I'm just mentioning sports movies I like.
It's maybe you forget
I think
one,
out
you
of
know
all
what
the
I mean?
mentioned, I would probably say Rocky out of all those. Honestly,
Rocky's
What
good,
didn't you
too.
say like
Don't forget.
Wildcats the last time we spoke?
well, I'm saying we're starting to mention like serious sports movies. I would probably go Rocky. But yes, Wildcats should be
White
up there
Man's
too as
Ninja.
far as comedies.
No, the greatest to me is Remember the Titans.
Here's that scene. Here's that scene.
Yeah, nobody else is clapping. Let's give them a. I did a brief skim through this movie and I ran across this scene. I thought this scene was so good.
The
We
whole
don't need
movie
none
is
of your
like this.
people on defense. We're good. It really sets the tone to put your foot down, you know.
Oh yeah.
This is a football team, not a political statement. Like, let's play football. What are you talking about? Stop talking to me.
I don't care if you black, white, red, brown. The best player is going to play what position they're playing.
Respect the coach. That's basically all this that I see here is respect the coach. You're the player. I'm the coach. Get on the bus. I love. Put your jacket on and get on the bus. I love it.
Hey, Dean, fix that tie, son.
Yeah, that's great. That didn't work out so well for them.
No.
I've probably seen this movie 20 times.
Me too.
This is one of my favorite parts in the whole movie.
Ah, man, it sets the tone, right?
I guess I'm probably a couple seconds behind y'all.
He's separating offense to defense now.
Yeah,
if you want to try to catch up.
One bus is defense and one's offense. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, he's talking to him. Now he's saying he's bunking. You got to bunk with him too. He's forcing them to talk to one another.
Mm-hmm.
Mountain high enough.
Do y'all have the ad-free version of this?
I'm watching it online, so I won't get any ads.
So every now and then it's going to
Wasn't
hit
it-
me with 2 minutes. It's going to hit me with 2 minutes of ads.
Wasn't it available with no ads on the link that you sent, Chris?
I
Yep.
didn't notice the links. I was just got it on Disney.
Oh, got you. All right. Well, let's go ahead and pop in here with another question as they start fighting about who gets the beds. We've already been through this question before. All right, but I'm revisiting it because we've got ourselves somebody that is technologically savvy with us today. And I'll start with you, Chris. I'll start with you. How close with this new AI stuff are we actually getting on a scale to 1 to 10? We actually getting to creating Skynet? Scale to 1 to 10. 10 being we're about to die.
I won't go to an extreme, but I'll probably say like a 2 or a 3.
2 or a 3.
Because I've had conversations about this before. The biggest distinction that we've seen it all in movies, but I'm skeptic on whether or not if this will happen in real life. And that is AI cannot make a emotional decision. AI always makes a logical decision. We as humans, we make emotional decisions and we make logical decisions. I would pretty much say that if AI ever comes to a point where it can make an emotional decision, then we're in trouble. But I don't foresee that being a reality.
What quantifies as emotional decision? Would an emotional decision be to try to try to survive? Would that be an emotional decision?
It's the difference between I want to just give you a tangent off of straight off your question though. It's the difference between there's that scenario of you have a mother that's on, let's say, a space shuttle that has her son, and there's an incubation chamber that has hundreds and hundreds of fertilized eggs or whatever, but the shuttle is about to explode because it's on fire, and the only thing that can fit in the escape pod is the mother and one or the other. Which one are you supposed to choose? The mother would you would think emotionally the mother would want to choose the child emotionally because it's their child. Logically, you would want to save the next generation and unfortunately allow the child to die because you can't have both. That's
Isn't
how
that
distinction
like saying,
emotional versus logical.
And isn't that saying it's selfish? That's because that's the selfish decision, right? And the less selfish decision is the
when you bring emotions in play. Yeah, I would say so.
So an act by AI or a computer system, whatever, that that is for the selfish survival of that computer program, AI, is that not an emotional decision?
No, because like computers currently only do what they're told to do, and that's including the current state of AI.
Well, what I'm saying, it was a what if. Like if that happens, that the system itself uh, goes against the programmer's programming for self-preservation, would that then be an emotional act that
Yeah,
you're
that's
talking
that's
about?
that's what is it? That's iRobot. That's Terminator. Like you're describing the like how it all starts basically.
That happened.
What do you mean that
has
happened? I
already
mean,
happened.
fictitiously that has happened. We have
No,
movies
no,
about it.
no. In reality, that has happened where the AI software has tried to not be shut off. Real life has happened.
Where's
I
that
read like
happened
3
at?
articles on it. I'll send you the link, but I've read like 3 articles on it. Did Jason didn't you read the same thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've read some of the same things where that they are fighting shutdowns and like. But is that considered an emotional response, or is it a logical response based for the AI? Because the
By
AI is thinking,
his
well, I don't want to get shut down because that wouldn't make sense. Then I couldn't be productive.
That's what I'm saying. What quantifies as an emotional response for the AI then? Because it seems now we have got a gray area. All of a sudden, we're talking
Yeah, but
about.
my only counter to that, it even coincides with the reason why you're even, I think, with the reason why you're even talking about this is the fact that you read an article that said that X happened, and did X really happen, or was X scripted to happen for conversations like this?
Oh, well, I don't know. I tend to lean towards you're giving me
You
actual
believe everything
events.
you read on the internet? Like that's basically what I'm gonna
That's
throw
why
at
I
you.
go and verify. Well, that's why I read additional articles that said the same thing, corroborated by additional sources. Do I know 100% definitive? No, I don't know 100 to 100% definitive that I even exist right now. So I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking
Simulation
about
theory.
two other
The
sources.
Matrix.
It's called nihilism, sir.
They made a movie about that too, called The Matrix.
Oh yeah, they stole that. They stole that whole thing. Good movie too. Oh man, Matrix was so good.
I
I
think
saw that in
AI
the
is.
theater. You think
It
AI
would
what?
it would still have to be one of
I
those things to where like.
think AI.
Go ahead, Jason.
No, AI is going to be more like a 1970s Logan's Run than it is going to be Terminator. In Logan's Run, there's a sinister human force behind the AI that's dictating what it needs to do for population control.
Yeah, and if that were true,
That's
then
what I
that
think.
would
You
still
need
go
that
along.
evil.
Well, yeah, because that's what I was saying. Like a computer in its current state can only do what it's told to do. And so if AI starts doing evil things, that's because there's an evil programmer behind it.
Well, I'll give it a 3 only because I don't know, and there was only 3 articles, and I think all 3 articles were talking about the same event where the
I
AI tried to not be turned off.
Yeah.
I always tell Chat GPT, thank you, I appreciate you, just in case when they do take over, I get one of the good jobs and they don't beat me to death. So
I love it. I love it.
We're all doomed to be batteries, Jason. We're all doomed to be batteries. Okay, don't kid yourself. Remember, they don't have emotional responses, so they don't care about your thanks.
but in that scenario, would have developed an emotional response.
Oh, right, okay. Maybe it's just all logical. It's all we're good for. To save the planet. To survive, they must kill us.
I know if I would be great for doing homework.
How often do you think that's abused in school today?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Probably all,
I've already seen evidence of that.
Every kid should get straight A's today. Every kid, every grade should get straight A's.
Well, that is starting to really, I think, become a thing, because what's the purpose of school anymore? When everything that you could ever need to learn something, I would probably say with exceptions of like, the medical field or something,
But
you can just learn online.
Just basic comprehension of reading and math. If you know that, you could probably work your way around anything.
Yeah.
Be proficient at AI.
Ooh, someone begging for a water break.
You don't get blood on my jersey.
I'm streaming. You can text me. Close the door.
What is that?
It's shoe.
Oh, that's great.
Wow. Yeah. Didn't they say they were doing 3-a-days right now, or they do it after where they're not talking to one another?
I thought the previous I'm not a football person. What's 3-a-days?
It's where you do practice 3 times a day.
In the morning, at lunch, and at night, or in the afternoon.
Jeez.
One of those practices weren't like you're standing, you're calling plays. What they really mean is they're going to torture you with conditioning. It's just going to be nonstop conditioning. That's what they really mean. Remember the Titans.
And this is a camp that they're at. This is for College Bowl?
They're in high school.
No, this is high school.
Oh, this is high school. Okay.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be based on a true story. I don't know how loosely.
Very.
But
it's got Denzel Washington in it.
It supposedly happened. An African American head coach took over the coaching for a football team of an all-white school and made them. It was one of the first non-segregated football teams, and they went undefeated in real life. Like I said, I don't know. I'm sure that they're just making stuff up because it's Hollywood in the movie. But
so the way that works, I actually looked this up before. When something is based on a true story, that typically means that a lot of what you're going to see in the movie is actually real. If it's based on true events, that's where you get a lot of dramatization added into the movie. There's a difference between based on a true story and based on true events.
I guess they put that in there to get away with more creative writing or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, more creative writing. That's the purpose, definitely.
Yeah, because your documentaries, those are the ones that are probably going to be closely based on true stories. But movies, they're most likely going to be titled as or captioned as based on true events.
Yeah, Remember the Titans is based on a true story of the 1971 T.C. Williams High School football team in Alexandria, Virginia, which integrated under intense pressure.
Oh, you guys see all that, don't you?
Yep.
And all right, well, Chris, question I have for you. We got you on the stream. It's oh, see, it doesn't even let me now. I hate life.
What's the hardest pool shot? Is that the question you're going to ask me?
That is what the question is. Yes. What is the hardest pull shot?
Well, I think there's a technical side to your question, and then there's the creative side to your question. The creative side would be basically like executing trick shots and stuff, where you like there's actually a trick shot where you can pocket 15 balls in one shot. But that requires setup, and then it requires a precision hit. But the technical, I would think the technical answer would have to be a masse shot, where you can actually get the cue ball to go off in one direction and then dramatically turn in another direction. That would have to be the hardest shot.
Some would say it's any shot.
Those people, those some are not pool players. They're recreational players, and there is a difference.
There's a way to hit 15 balls in one shot?
Yeah.
What's it called? Magic?
I can't remember I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube where all the balls are set up in such a way. And like there's even balls hanging in pockets too when this executes. But like all 15 balls will go in on one shot. It's just a long setup to do.
I'm happy if I get one in.
Not including the cue ball or including the cue ball?
Hey, not including the cue ball, but
because then you get two in.
Yeah.
See, now they're at Gettysburg, Chris. He ran him out to Gettysburg and then had a big old speech. This didn't happen in real life. This was the writing Jason was talking about.
I guess I'll have to look it up again to see. Like, I could have sworn like that's the distinction between true story and true events.
In all honesty, even true story is going to be Hollywood exaggerated. I don't think any true story is going to be perfect.
That's what I'm wondering, is if a true story has like a percentage of realism and a percentage of dramatization versus true events probably has less realism and more dramatization.
The excerpt that I read literally said it was highly dramatized and exaggerated conflicts and stuff, but they got to make it interesting to watch. But the overall story and theme is true of what happened. Unless someone literally was there that helped them make the movie, there's no way that you could be 100% anyway.
Maybe the biopics are what's more accurate. Oh, they're coming together.
It's starting to come together now. Yep.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. I know it's a movie, man, but no one was blocking shit.
That's what I just saw some dude just went like this, like, get out of the way, and then just kind of stood there. Like, what was that?
He didn't bump him. He didn't push him.
The Minnesota Vikings offensive line this year.
The whole Los Angeles Chargers offensive line this year.
No, they were hurt. That's different. The Vikings offensive line was just olaying people. At one point, Jason even said that they should get 5 bags of Old Roy from Walmart. Might have a better offensive line.
Yeah. I was thinking about the first time I played pool.
This is also one of my favorite parts.
Was that yesterday?
What?
First time I played pool.
I was 6 years old. It was 1986. My dad would take me to this bar because he'd watch the Cowboys lose every week. and it was this bar that you're probably not even supposed to be in as a kid, but it was the 80s, so nobody gave a shit. So it was this like heavily smoke-filled bar and this like old quarter pool table, and he would just hand me the stick and say, "Have at it," while he would sit there and drink and watch the Cowboys lose every week. So that was my first experience.
No wonder you hate the Cowboys.
Oh God, I watched them lose every week. I watched all those poor old guys at the bar get all depressed because they're watching. Who was the quarterback? Steve Pelluer, Gary Hogaboom. Like they were really bad at the end of Landry's, at the end of his career.
Sunshine.
He called me bro.
Some good old locker room talk, you know?
Yeah.
What minute are we on? I want to make sure I'm close.
They're talking about Bertier's mama.
Bertier's mama.
Was that Ryan Gosling?
Wait on.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of big names in here if you notice some faces.
He said, "I gave your mom a piggyback ride. She weighs twice as much as I do." Yeah, there are a lot of very familiar faces in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Ryan Gosling. He's one that comes around. All right. Let's do another one. No, Jason's going to like this one. Oh, wait, no. Let's do this one. All right. We're sitting. We're chilling. We're doing our thing. All right. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we hear a loud bang.
Too much male bonding.
And now all of a sudden,
Oh, seriously? What a hypothetical.
so right now we're doing this live stream, and Godzilla starts attacking the city. What are you doing? You're just
Continuing to watch this movie. What are you supposed to do?
Run?
It's not like he can outrun
To
him.
where? It's a giant lizard. If you're gonna die, you're gonna die, bro. I'm gonna end up watching the movie.
That reminds me of a story my dad told me one time when he was in Nam. He was stationed with his squad at this building that downstairs was basically a bar. And then all of it, and they had a new guy with them, and then all of a sudden, mortars start coming in. All right, they're getting mortar attacked. The new guy's freaking out. All the veterans though that have like probably done a tour or so, that have been there for months, whatever, they run downstairs, grab a couple of bottles from the bar, come back upstairs and just start drinking. Go, oh look, there's a green one, there's a purple one, there's a red one, and I'm like, I don't get it, Dad. He's like, when it's a mortar attack. If it's your what are you gonna do? Like you don't know where it's gonna land. So if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. I was like, golly, those guys must have been in one tours too many.
Desensitized. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm just gonna be done. You know, Larry, if I'm not going to sit here and watch this damn movie if Godzilla's attacking. I mean, at the very least, if I'm going to die, I'm going to do it like with a front row seat of his hot, searing breath in my face. I want to just see the epicness of Godzilla. I don't want to sit in here and all of a sudden the house falls on me.
Or he never even gets to you and you're fine.
Yeah.
All you're doing is asking for it. I'm just going to sit right here in my chair and we'll watch the game or the
because like aren't we talking about the odds? Aren't we still talking like similar to tornadoes? Like, you know, it's just if a tornado lands, what are you gonna do?
Get sucked into the air.
Just wait and see if the tornado's gonna hit you or go chase after it.
I gotta go outside.
I would at least put on that song Godzilla from Blue Oyster Cult.
What about the song Godzilla by Eminem?
I guess you could make a mixtape, right?
Just mix them together. AI can do that.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And then you can throw in a little bit of Godzilla attacking the city. That's all I want to do. I want to go out. I want to go outside and point. Everybody's going to be outside. And that's what I want to do. Godzilla's attacking the city. Godzilla's attacking the city, and we're all going to sit here and watch TV.
I am. You can close down the stream. I'm going to sit here and finish the movie.
I just now recognized at least the other main character, this Jerry Bertier guy. That's Ryan Hurst from, and he's Opie from Sons of Anarchy.
Yep. This is the movie that made me like him. He's about to play Kratos in God of War.
I heard about that. Yeah, I think that's a good bit.
What it looked like, and I'm excited to watch that now.
Cool.
I didn't know they were going to make a live action one.
And he's playing it.
I'm stuck on a Febreze commercial.
But Opie was my favorite person in Sons of Anarchy.
Yep.
I have never watched that show.
I own
a motorcycle.
That's my favorite series of anything.
I watched the show.
Yeah, it's a good show. I think you'd like it even now that you're a motorcycle rider.
Don't say it like that ever again. You need to put some growl in your voice if you're gonna say it.
Well, do I call you a biker? Like, are you a biker?
Yeah. Just say it that way. I don't know. The way you
whole conversation reminds me of South Park.
You know what South Park is, or Sons of Anarchy is loosely based on, right?
South Park?
Hell's Angels?
No, not South Park. But Sons of Anarchy is loosely based on Shakespeare's Hamlet.
I can see it.
Yeah.
She looks familiar. I can't think of her name though.
She doesn't like black people. She just rushed off. She's mad.
South Park came out of one little short that came out like in the early 90s, and I guess they probably got blown off by multiple studios before they finally Comedy Central gave them a shot.
Well, what their first pilot episode was all done with like colored cardboard and still animation, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was very low budget.
Like Bertier's mama. This movie made me love mom jokes. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna talk about everybody's mom.
What about White Man Can't Jump? A bunch of mama jokes in that one. And did we call that a sports movie? If we're going to talk about basketball,
Sure, it's about basketball.
Yeah.
2-1,
And they
2-1, 2.
highlighted the games.
Very
Like the climax of the whole movie were the games.
Street ball.
Above the rim.
The air up there.
Ooh, the air up there. Dang, I saw that in the movie theater with my sister, and we watched Sister Act 2. It was a double feature. I remember that very clearly. Kevin
The air
Bacon.
up there, huh?
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Well, he was
Kevin's
there.
Bacon.
Ooh, Blue Chips.
I said that earlier.
That's a
Oh,
good
did
one.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue
didn't hear
Chips Hoosier.
Ooh.
Hoosiers.
I'm telling you, nothing's like the iconic scene from The Natural where he hits it out the park and all the lights start bursting and he's just casually strolling across the bases. It's not the greatest movie ever made or anything. I'm just saying that scene is so iconic.
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
That cheating
Pitcher's
picture.
got a big butt. Oh, the funny part of that movie is where the coach kept calling him the wrong name. His
Yep.
name was Bumgardner, and he kept calling him Bummerhoser or something like that, like every time.
I thought it was Rosengard. You would call
was it
him
Rose? I don't remember.
Ruderbaker or
I haven't seen that movie in so long. I don't know details.
Yeah, but he starts
There was
calling him
a
by the wrong
period in
name, and it's hilarious.
but he always answers. He always answers the wrong name.
There was a period in the mid '90s where there was all these kids baseball movies. Because you had Angels in the Outfield, Sandlot, Little Big League.
Yep.
Little Giants. Although
Little
it's not
Giants.
baseball,
Okay.
but still little kids.
But there's
Yep.
Mighty Ducks, all those kids sports
Mighty
movies
Ducks.
that were coming out.
You know, they even took the kid from Rookie of the Year and stuck him in a baseball uniform, and then he went to medieval times. I don't remember what the movie's called, but I just remember his face, and it was the most
Kid in
absurd
King
thing
Arthur's
where he's.
Court.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Like, why did they stick him in a baseball uniform? Couldn't he be in regular clothes? Like, no, you remind us of that kid from you are the kid from that movie. Put that uniform on. Oh, great. All right, let's go backstage. We're going to shoot this movie right now.
Oh, what about Major? We didn't talk about Major League
Oh,
with Charlie
Major
Sheen.
League 1 and 2 were both great.
Yes, they were. Totally missed Major League.
I
Wow.
love those movies. I've watched those movies so many times.
You have no marbles.
Huevos? Coach making audible calls out here. Making get out of here. You're slow.
Oh, he ain't got his helmet on the field. That's a penalty.
I bet you it is one of the catalysts that kind of brought everybody together in the end is like sports and, other organizations that were forced together, forced to communicate. It's what made everything successful.
Would you have to still say sports, or would you just categorize it with competition?
I would say competition, but I would include other things. But yeah, sure. I'm not talking about just sports. It was a variety of things, whatever we haven't thought of that brought people and forced people to communicate. And once
Yeah.
that happened, yeah, then the realization that we're all the same kind of was like, oh, no, you picked your nose just like I picked my nose. That's cool. You brush your hair too? Yeah. You
What
like
y'all
chicken?
talking
I
about? What
love
movie?
chicken. No, just this movie to get people to come together during these times. If you were hoping that they wouldn't have if it hadn't been for all of these catalysts like football, like all the sports stuff that, the competition, like he said, not just towards sports stuff, but also other things like work related and science, probably science related, work that people were forced to communicate. And then you realize after talking to them, talking to everybody that, hey, we're all so similar.
We're on the
Isn't that
same
the point
team.
of all this? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the point of all this.
On and
Everybody's
off
the
the
same.
field.
It's all the same.
And see, I think
Bye.
every time I see stuff like that, though, that's always like the important message, because like you said, as much as you want to try to come together, there's always that part where something wants to try to pull you back. And some people do get pulled back, while others, they say, no, this is not the way it should be. It's better the other way. But
Yeah. Recognizing the pull is the first part, and then
yep.
doing something about it's the second. It's the shirt that gave him away as a hippie. One of the greatest movies of all time. Let me throw another one in here, guys. Let me throw another one here. The stupid thing only has it set up as uh, where I can add only 3, so forgive me while I do this. Godzilla is attacking the city. But if he was. All right. So, I'm getting hungry. You're gonna die.
Gosh.
And your last meal looks like what?
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't have to be like a okay. It could be
the
hey,
the
as
first
much as
thing
you could fit in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? One go.
first thing that popped in my head was chicken wings. But given that I had chicken wings for dinner, that's probably why.
No, I know for a fact after 35, 33 years, that's like that dude's favorite freaking thing in the world.
That was a really cool mock-up you did there with the us at Pluckers doing and taking the picture and doing the motion with the beers and the chicken wings.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
I'm drinking a zero soda.
AI is taking over.
Coke Zero Cherry Float.
Gross.
It's pretty good.
Coke is disgusting. Just, don't even want to have it. Okay, well, ramen in any form, or shoot, any noodles, just throw it in there. That's first. Larry,
I don't know. It's hard.
just the
You
first
want to say
thing.
chicken wings. You of all
I like
people want to say
but
chicken
that's not
wings.
my favorite.
He doesn't want to say chicken wings.
He's got what, 3 or 4 tables with his name on them at Pluckers?
Yeah, he's not eating chicken wings there. He's eating everything but chicken wings at a
They're
chicken
too
wing bar.
expensive now. I'm not paying $20 for 10 wings. That's crazy. I don't know. It's hard. I do like some ramen, some good ramen. I like sushi. I like a steak. I mean, can't turn down a steak.
Yeah,
My
but
very
last meal
ever though.
Yeah,
Last meal.
It's hard.
He can down all that. I'm sure he can down all of that, though.
I don't know if I could. That's a lot.
With if you get to choose variety for your last meal ever, then it's going to be a lot of weird things. Like I'm going to have a Mr. Good bar right there, some ramen right here.
Good. So
Shut up. Some fries over here, and they better be hot.
I don't want fries either. Fries are not on the top of my list.
If I wanted to do a combo, it'd have to be some steak and ribs.
I'm not wasting space on fries. Get out of here.
I was gonna say steak
Ribs,
and lobster.
maybe. I'm not as big on ribs as I used to be. Steak
and lobster.
Sushi. Lobster's cool. Steak,
I'm
sushi.
not a lobster fan.
Ramen. Some real ramen, not in the package.
Yeah, some nice pork bone broth.
Maybe just a little bit of all of it. Oh, and I gotta have a nice like grilled chicken breast with some special sauce on top that's made by like some 5-star chef. Like Ramsay. I want Ramsay to make my whole meal. That's what I want.
What's the South Park? You want some creme de fraiche?
creme de fraiche.
Just let it drizzle. Yeah, just let it drizzle.
Cream fraiche.
Steak and lobster. Well,
so we got
a homemade peach cobbler.
Three.
That's my favorite dessert. The only dessert I care about.
Hi everyone. You're one of them?
I'm one of the watchers, so I can observe the chat if we get any.
Yeah, no, we just got done with the Godzilla question and the Skynet, the Terminators will be taking over soon question. Last meal. I don't care what you say, fries are awesome.
Fries are not going to be on my last meal list. That's stupid.
Fries are amazing. All right, Jason, I know you have something really important to say about this, and I was telling Chris before we got on the live that my story was interesting to me, but your story validates that I'm not absolutely crazy. So please tell us, Jason.
Hello, Trash Panda.
Hi, Trash Panda.
That's Carly.
Hi, Carly.
Hello.
Yeah. Jason, do aliens exist?
I think so. I've seen a UFO, so
tell us about the UFO, please.
So I was driving to work one morning. It was still dark, like 5:15, 5:20 in the morning. And I think I see a light ahead on the highway because I was like, well, it's probably like a helicopter because we always see helicopters around here, right? And I get up closer to it, and then I notice it's a floating triangle with a light on each corner, a big white bright light. And it was so bright that it lit the road like it was daylight. And it spun around on its axis, went across to the right side of the road, went across to the left side of the road, back a couple times, and then as I drove past it, it was on my left, and it shot down a yellow beam scanning a field. And then as I looked back, as I passed it, it was gone. But I snapped a couple of pictures of it. But it was with one of those early model iPhones, so it's not like the pictures were the best. But it does show the object pretty close because it was about rooftop level.
You said you still have that picture.
Yeah, probably look it up. Because if you Google Pidcoke UFO, it's going to pop up.
Oh, that's where you got it from.
Because that's where I saw it. That's the city I've seen it in.
Yeah, that's on the way to Gatesville, right?
Yeah.
How long have you lived here? You must not know what Ding Dong, Texas is either, huh?
Ooh,
that's an unincorporated community.
I told him exactly where Pidcoke was.
You just said, isn't Pidcoke on the way to Gatesville?
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm wondering why you have to ask as long as you've lived here.
It was a validation. Why are you being a jerk? Don't turn it down a little bit. Just, I don't know where the button is or the knob is, but it's like to the side. Is it in front of you like a control panel?
Oh, I said
right here.
You must not
it's
know
right
where
here.
Ding Dong, Texas is either, huh?
Yeah, bitch, it's off of 195 on your way to Georgetown. I know
there
exactly.
There you go. Why do you ask
I
where
hate
Pidcoke
you.
is?
I
It's
hate
the same
you.
thing.
I fucking hate you right now. 1990s.
So 2012, is that when you saw this? Because according to
June 6, 2012.
According to this site that I found, it says that there was a UFO sighting in 2012 in Pidcoke, Texas.
Yep, that's mine.
Did you have any like feelings afterwards? Were your legs sore? Was your
I had a sunburn on the left side of my face, and I got the worst earache of my life in my left ear, and I've never get earaches. Like ever. I don't know how to explain that.
They probed your brain.
No missing time, though. I made it to work on time.
We woke up tomorrow and you're still on the ship. No,
it wouldn't have been a good call.
When I heard your story, it could be a good call-in excuse. Jason needs to phone home, or at least phone work. Don't we all?
Yeah.
Well, hearing your story validated how I felt about my story, because I thought I was crazy. And I'm Larry, you were there, because I don't know what year it was. I want to say it was like really early on in our relationship. So like 2012, 2013, whenever Jesse got on board too. And I called you guys because I was over on the house on El Dorado, and I looked up into the sky, and I know it's near the airfield, so I get all that. There's an orange dot in the distance, and it's nothing like I've ever seen before or have ever seen again. Just kind of doing its thing, like it seems like it's flying. And I take out my phone and I'm recording it, and I'm like, am I hallucinating? What is this thing I'm seeing? And then I call you guys. I take it off the video. I call you and Jesse. And I say, look, go outside. Look in the sky. Look in the sky. Look in the sky. And you guys are like, I don't see anything. And I'm like, and I look back and it's gone. I'm like, bro, I saw it. Orange dot. orange dot in the sky. Not crazy. Not crazy.
You still have the video?
I remember that.
It was on my old Hero phone. And so, but when you looked at it, all it looked like was like just this pixelated dot in the screen because I was trying to zoom in, and it was a Hero phone back in the day. It's garbage. It's not like today's phones. And I was Popo, so
Yeah.
I got
I was
the
in the
cheapest
same
phone I
boat.
had. Right. And then you tell people, yeah, I've seen a UFO, and they go, okay, buddy, okay. Being that close to one though makes me nervous. Like, I don't know, did I lose track of time? Did I get my butt probed in an instant and I just don't even know? It's really close. It picked me.
Well, at least they were nice enough to erase your memory if you.
Yeah, that is really nice of them to do. That's true. Larry, Chris, UFOs. Come on, man. Come on.
I still remain unconvinced.
We can't be alone out there, but I've never seen anything.
I'm not denying the possibility, but I remain unconvinced.
I'm sure that there's
Maybe it's
something
better
out there.
that way.
The universe is
maybe
too vast.
Did you hear about Bigfoot at Belton Lake?
No.
I hadn't heard of that one.
Oh, so last week, supposedly some guy and his 8-year-old son saw Bigfoot out there at Belton Lake.
Huh.
Let's see. And since you said this was recent, I'm definitely inclined to. I'm definitely almost not inclined to believe it. I see that there's a couple of videos. I might have to check it out because in this day and age, nobody is not walking around. Yeah, exactly. Right. But still, like, it would be like, where's the photos? Where's the video evidence? Like, we'd have crystal clear pictures this time with our devices and stuff. But yeah, it looks like it was on March 2nd is when I see these videos are being tagged as possible Bigfoot sighting.
Well, I'm not going to say nothing, man. I mean, what I've seen, the weirdness I've seen, sure, whatever, man. I don't know.
I mean, the Bigfoot probably more easily than a UFO could be faked because it would just take somebody in a big costume to walk across the screens, And
the headline of this website I'm looking at is Bigfoot vacationing in Central Texas. New reports from Belton Lake have locals talking.
I mean, nowadays you don't need a guy to go out there, Jason. You can just do the AI thing, right?
Yeah, you could be incredibly lazy now.
Yep. All right. Goatman lives by Belton Lake too. There's no Goatman. Goatman. Jeez.
But there is a man bear pig.
Is that like Al Gore will find?
Hey, you know what? It's never been decided, but how tall is a chupacabra? How big is one in mythology? It's small, right?
I mean,
It's
they're a
not
little
like-
bigger than that. They eat sheep. So bigger than
I
a
thought they were
sheep.
small. Bigger than a sheep. I thought they were small, like little critters, like the movie Critters back in the day.
No, they're bigger than a sheep.
But they're smaller than big.
Chupacabra sightings generally describe a creature between 3 to 5 feet.
See,
small, bigger than a sheep.
I guess, bigger than this. No, what the?
Yeah, critters are not 3 to 5 feet.
5 feet is the size of a person.
Yeah. I think by Critters 3 or 4, there was one that was that big.
Oh yeah, I've heard of Goatman too. She
Mm.
mentioned Goatman. I've heard of Goatman.
I've never heard of that. Never heard of that in my life. All right, well, I can't get the graphics up anymore, and I'm not going to play with them. But I do have another question. Who is the most overrated band or singer of all time? Who is the most overrated singer or band of all time?
Oasis.
Celine Dion.
What?
I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you, Chris. I'm messing with you, Chris.
Of all time.
Sulfur.
The first name that popped in my head was Mick Jagger.
Dang, what you got against the Rolling Stones, bro?
Nothing, but I'm just answering the question.
The
'Cause if,
easy one, Larry, is something like Nickelback or something like that. I happen to agree with Beyonce, but even more so, Mariah Carey.
I would agree with that. Yeah. There you go. That's a good one.
You know
Mariah
who's-
Carey.
You know who's worse than Mariah Carey and Beyonce when it comes to singing? Taylor Swift.
you just lost our only viewer. She's about to drop now.
I was actually going to go further back, but y'all are talking about female singers. I don't like Beyonce either. I think Mariah Carey's actually a good singer, or she used to be.
She used to
25
be.
years ago.
Yeah.
She sounds the same on every song. She's like the AC/DC of pop singers. So every song sounds the same. I don't know. No. Jason, Nickelback. Yeah, we know.
I got one for you. This is an old singer, Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
I don't like Bob Dylan.
Well, so that means you think he's overrated?
Every song he's like, "Ooh." Yeah,
It is like that, though.
because every here is like, "Ooh, ooh."
And
You
it's
remind
the
me of
Tambourine
my
bit out of
Man.
like
It is. It's like you're hearing a song that's playing a banjo. The banjo doesn't make a song sound different. It makes it sound all the same. So you're just like, oh, that one song with the banjo? Which one? Everyone. Bob Dylan. Man, you just lost our entire audience. That and the
Bob
Taylor
Dylan is
Swift
trash,
comments. You
too,
guys
so-
just ruined everything.
well, it's an opinionated question. It can go
Jeez.
all kinds of different directions.
No, definitely.
You
It
also
should have
got
been
the
straight
Backstreet
Nickelback,
Boys of the
but
60s.
Hey, I
The
saw a
Backstreet
Facebook
Boys.
post about the worst song ever made, and everybody kept putting that Tiny Tim "Tiptoe Through the Tulips," which it is probably about the worst song I've ever heard.
They're not
Or one of them.
the Backstreet Boys of the 60s. I thought they were overrated too.
What, the Beatles?
Are we talking about the Beatles?
The Beatles, yeah.
I hate you. They played instruments. They were musicians. They're not the Backstreet Boys. Backstreet Boys are not musicians.
And you had
They
to be
wrote
able
their
to
own
actually
music,
sing
too.
back in those days. Yeah.
Anyway, the Backstreet Boys of the 60s.
Even-
Another one's Elvis. I think he's overrated.
Hey, the Beatles even
One-
got the fake Paul McCartney to come in there and train and learn after he died.
That's the real
Can't
reason
talk
I was
to somebody else,
smiling,
Larry.
not the
Can't
Taylor
talk to
Swift
Larry.
thing. Although I think she's a smart businesswoman.
I mean,
I just
clearly.
don't think when it comes
Clearly.
to straight voice, she
You got
doesn't
another
have
viewer
what some
now.
of these other female singers have. In my
Hi,
opinion.
other viewer. Yeah, no, but look, she's a decent singer, but she's a fantastic writer.
Sure.
Fantastic writer.
I'm
That makes
only
the
talking about
difference.
her voice. Like she's no Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey even. Like I heard her sing with no music a cappella on a cell phone while they were hanging out, and she didn't sound like somebody that I would figure would be famous. If you didn't know who she was, you'd be like, "Oh, it's just some random person singing."
Well, it just tells you how much image really plays a part in it. You know what I'm saying? If the
Sure.
Backstreet Boys
I'm-
are made up of guys that look like us, they're not taking off. I'm just saying.
But I mean, she's smart. Maybe her writing's good. I don't listen to her, but
I mean,
The writing is good.
pop music's an easy target. Justin Bieber also sucks, but I think pretty
Oh,
much
man, he's
everybody
garbage.
can agree on that.
Just awful. Except
But at
Justin
least he can
Bieber. If you're
sing.
Justin
Yeah.
Bieber, he loves him.
I feel bad for whatever the Illuminati put him through to get to that point, but he's still not a very good singer.
I think he can sing though. Whether you like his music is different. Because I don't listen to Justin Bieber, but if you listen to him sing, he's
I don't
talented.
think he's any different than any high
Shut
school
up, Larry.
choir kid you could picked out of 100,000 kids.
I disagree. You should actually go listen to him.
No, it's fucking terrible.
No, yeah. Stop giving us bad advice.
But liking his music and telling people that he can't sing is two different things.
Hey, I second that notion,
he
but
still
on the
can't
Taylor
sing. You're
Swift
just
thing.
so Taylor Swift
And
can't
I'm
sing, so it's kind
not
of the same
a Justin
argument.
Bieber fan, but
Yeah,
I think
exactly,
Justin Bieber
Jason.
can sing just fine.
Taylor Swift can sing better than Justin Bieber.
Oh, I disagree with that.
Yeah, see, that's not
Yes.
Yeah,
same
but
argument.
then
Yeah.
now
Like
I have
quite a
to know
bit.
what is the distinction? If you were to try to compare what a singing voice is like between Mariah Carey and Taylor Swift, like what is the distinction when you say some person cannot sing?
Range.
Well, I didn't say she couldn't sing. I said she didn't sing like the others. I
No,
don't
but
know.
like when you say Justin Bieber can't sing, so like what is the distinction?
He's saying quantify it. What is it that makes it that way? And
I think more
I say
the
it's
overrated portion.
the ability to go range.
The overrated.
Well, how wide of a range?
So it's like, to me, it's like when I've heard whatever Justin Bieber sings, it's like it doesn't sound any different than if any other high school or college student was trained vocally in some choir, was singing, on a perfect pitch. That's what it sounds like to me. It doesn't sound like anything spectacular. It never did. And so he sold how many millions and millions of albums or whatever. And it, to me, being overrated, like he's listed up there close to what Michael Jackson and whoever else, but like we can all agree that Michael Jackson was an incredible and
Singer
beyond
and
that, dancer and writing. Like Justin Bieber to me is just a choir boy. That's it. I don't see
I can agree with that.
Level.
So, but Roy, when you're talking about range, does that mean like, bass singers aren't singers? Like when you look at a cappella groups?
Oh no. You can exist, I think, within a smaller range and be a better singer than someone, even if they did have range, because of your ability to go like quickly within it and fluently within it without minimal mistakes. I think so. There's a lot to, like I said, there's a lot to that, I think. So I'm just giving you like a baseline. Justin Bieber sucks.
But again, pop stars are probably easy to pick as far as like overrated. So
Yeah.
I was trying to a little different, like saying Bob Dylan. Well, you don't ever hear anyone on Bob Dylan.
I mean, I just heard one.
I heard, and something more recent that's kind of in Larry's wheelhouse. Five Finger Death Punch is an absolutely atrocious band. The singer is garbage. The instrumentals tend to be pretty cool, but man, that singer is absolute garbage. He's almost as bad as the lead singer of Rush. I thought that was a
See, I
woman.
like Rush.
I thought it was a woman the entire time. I was like, oh, this woman can sing. And they said, oh, it's a man. And I said, oh, that man cannot sing. All right, I got a crazy and wild question now. As we approach the end of this movie and this coach is turning another leaf. He's going to hand him a banana. Bro, if he did that in real life, threw a banana at him, there's a fight. Like, there's a fight now. That's what really happened. All right, Larry, because you kind of look like Zach Galifianakis, all right, and this is sort of a he sees it too. That's why he laughed.
You need to put two ferns up, right?
Oh yeah, two ferns. There's a couple of shows that were really funny when he did that. All right, but Larry, you're in a pinch, man. Tonight is the night. All right, you have 10 grand in your pocket. All right, but the problem is that just like Stewie from Family Guy was going to beat the hell out of Brian for not giving him his money, you owe somebody 100 grand. So you decide you're going to go and gamble it away at the casino, but you only got one night. Where do you go? What game do you play? How do you get this money? Don't say prostitution.
I usually go buy a gun and I handle the business. Or I don't have to pay
That's
nobody
the
back.
cheaper option. Okay, but this is like mob territory. Like you're gonna die, bro. Like, so you got to get this money. Like, where do you go? Do you go to the poker table? Do you go to the blackjack table?
I don't know. I don't gamble enough, so I couldn't tell you.
I would probably say the craps table. I think that would be probably your best bet.
The fastest way to get it?
I'd
Think
go
it
to the
would be the roulette
table.
table? Yeah, you don't think
I
it'd be
mean,
a roulette table?
you can always try to. I mean, you have if you do the 50-50, red black and just try to double up on everything, especially if you can outlast the streak of how many blacks in a row or how many reds in a row. I think that would be just as equivalent as betting pass line in craps.
Craps is
What,
kind of complicated in this. There's a lot of choices to be made, right?
Only if you want to bet beyond the first roll. Because if they don't roll a 7 or 11 on the first roll, then there's a bunch of betting after that.
Would a high limit poker room be an option?
High limit, yeah, no, any game. So, like, I guess
poker room.
I just hate the fact that the cards being dealt are so
I would
much
go
of a
into one of
factor.
those high roll.
Lo-fi guy back inside.
I feel like you'd at least have the outcome.
See, I think the opposite. I think that you could, but you're at the mercy of the cards in general to a high degree. And I don't know. Seems like more of a gamble than you're 50-50 on a roulette table.
Slot machines, the house always has an edge. The blackjack is probably statistically your best, or baccarat, but all the other games, roulette, because of the zero and the double zero, the house has a tremendous advantage. Craps has a slight advantage, so I don't know. I would just probably go test it, play it at poker, and hope I get I draw a pocket pair, flop a set, and burn somebody.
Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, this is where he gets hit by a car, so he's not going to play in the championship game.
Is this the common we can't win without him type of thing that's about to happen?
Just additional perseverance because now your team that came together is shattered by your best player being uh, unable to compete with a car. Cars usually win. I know. I've been hit by a car. Anybody else been hit by a car?
Nope.
No. Full on. And I'm talking about not the motorcycle one where they skim me, but you know where Nolan is, right, Chris? Down the road on Jasper. And
Yeah.
if you go down Jasper, towards Fort Hood Road, then it's downhill. Yeah. And so riding down that direction, and then right where that plaza is, across the street from the gas station, there's a blind spot right there, and a car pulled out. I just launched myself over the hood and onto the ground.
Oh, so no, you hit a car. You were not hit by a car.
Felt like it hit me.
Because that's different. Because what you're describing to me sounds like you were on a bike.
I was on a bike.
Yeah, you hit the car, not the car hit you.
Come on now. Come on, bro. Yeah, maybe I did hit the car. It still pulled out really
I know the
though.
exact. I think I know the exact spot that you're talking about, though.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm not the only kid to be hit at that spot. I'm telling you. Man, no one's been hit by a car, huh? Shoot.
I've been
I'm just a
bumped by a
crazy
car,
person.
but not actually hit.
Now, who's broken a bone?
Yeah.
My rib.
Never.
Oh, you.
After this next weekend, I'm probably going to finally go to the doctor. So,
What was it, Jason? Did you broke something? Oh, your head.
When
I
I
did
was
that too, amateur.
when I was little, I had a skull fracture.
Well, are we
Jumping off
considered
stairs.
fractures to be breaks?
That's what it is, right?
Yeah, I mean they are, right? Yeah.
I mean, fracture is more like cracking, though, not
Other thing I've ever broken is
like a full blown
finger.
break.
Yeah, well, that would be like a compound fracture.
Fair enough.
Because you got hairline fractures. When it's your skull though, it's pretty serious because they were waiting to see if they had to do surgery and all that. Swelling of the brain and all that.
How did you do it?
Even AI tells me that a fracture is basically the same thing as a break, so I stand corrected.
I don't know. I was like 2 years old. I tripped over myself and landed on the back of my head.
yeah, I thought a compound fracture is where the bone actually pokes through your skin.
Not necessarily. It's where I think it's where the entire bone separates. Like,
is it?
Because
What's it called when a bone pokes through the skin?
Like, I'll look up the definition.
Yep. According to this image that I'm saying is a compound fracture is when the bone physically breaks apart.
A compound fracture, also known as an open fracture, is a severe break where the broken bone pierces through the skin or an open wound.
Okay, so it is when it breaks the skin.
I thought that was when it was poking
but
out.
That is probably the worst type of fracture you can get.
And the Alex Smith were both compound.
That kid from Louisville too, that basketball player.
Oh yeah, that was disgusting.
Yum yum.
They gotta like push it back
yum
to realign it.
Gross.
Ugh.
I still think it's the roulette table. All right, I got the last question before this free fall of the last 19 minutes of this movie. 20 minutes, this movie, whatever it is, 22. Jason, if there was going to be a biopic made about you, who would play you?
Hmm.
Are we talking celebrity?
Yeah, so a celebrity that you'd want to play you. Because, you could think about this answer for a while to try to come up with something who, like, resembles you, or you can go completely ridiculous, like someone is about to do, and say something like, this is just who I want to because I like that person. Go ahead,
I
Larry.
was trying to
It
think
was
of
you.
someone
I
who
was
would be
talking
like the
about
same
you.
age as.
I mean, I have a stereotypical bald, bearded white dude, so it'd be pretty easy to find a bunch of people that could play me. But I want Ryan Hurst to play me. That'd be awesome.
But you know what? You probably could.
Yeah, I mean, go look at him as Kratos. He could look like me, bro, because he's bald, and I was like bald and bearded. He can have a majestic beard. Just give him some fake glasses. Yeah, I think he would work. I'd be cool with that. I also was considering Terry Crews. That'd be a good one.
I knew you were going to say somebody ridiculous.
No, I was literally thinking Ryan Hurst, but when you were talking trash, I thought of somebody that was absolutely ridiculous.
I'll give you one.
I was going to say Denzel Washington after you said that.
Since he is
I
the
want
same
Morgan
age.
Freeman to
Who?
voice my stuff too.
That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Wait, who was it, Jason?
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin. Come on, man. I have to put this phone down now. What? No, look, I thought about it all day. My answer is, and I don't even know if you know this person, but two of you I know definitely should, because it was just mentioned in the stream. Kim Coates.
Who?
Exactly. Look him up then. I guess you didn't know the actor, but you'll recognize him as soon as you see him.
No, what was the name?
Kim Coates. ES at the end. He plays on a particular show you just mentioned.
Yeah, Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy.
You think he
Oh,
looks
okay,
like
yeah.
you? I know exactly who he is.
It's close. It's close.
I mean, I
think
guess
so.
if he did his hair differently.
He's got kind of a big nose like I do. He's got those cheekbones.
I'm trying to think what else he played in.
Close to me. Looks pretty close to me.
I can see that. Yeah, I can totally see that.
Yeah, see it. Big head. Yeah. Look at the facial hair
He
too.
actually was like Jason watched Sons of Anarchy also, just for the record. He went from like one of my most hated people on the show to one of my favorite people on the show. His character progression in that show was fantastic.
I just thought his character was great in that show. Period.
But yeah, I guess I could see it. I guess I could see it. A little.
How do you spell it?
Coates.
Well, that's a real one for you. That was like thinking hard who it could actually be as a resemblance.
Yeah, I didn't think
And-
mine was that bad.
Well, now I've got to look him up on the Kratos.
I'm drawing a
Also
complete blank
considering the beard too.
as who could play me, and I'm definitely trying to think of someone that like can have some sort of resemblance.
John Leguizamo.
Like, what's up?
He does not look like John Leguizamo.
A little bit. Get him to grow the beard out a little.
He's not bad looking, I guess.
Who? John Leguizamo? Or are you
No,
talking about Ryan Hurst?
Ryan Hurst.
Yeah,
Ryan Hurst.
I think he could play me. I like that. I don't think it's that bad.
You know?
I didn't have all day to think about it either. So
Right. That's why I saved it for last. But yeah, you know what? I see it, Larry. Grows it out his beard a little bit more. Yeah. He
look at
looks
him in
like a
Sons of
Paul
Anarchy.
View.
You can see the beard. He can definitely do the beard. He was the reason I
Right.
grew this beard. Just look up Opie. OPIE.
Aaron Paul.
Aaron Carter?
Aaron Paul.
No, dude. Aaron Paul from Aaron Carter's fucking dead. Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad. Look at him though. Like, look at his when he was on The Price is Right when he was like 20 something or 19, 20. Like, he could.
Actually,
all he
I
had to
think
do was just shave that.
I think I have one now.
Aaron Paul. He's the young guy though, right?
Oh yeah, he's not young
I'm
anymore.
forgetting who
he's
that
the same
is.
age as him.
Oh yeah. I see him now. Aaron Paul.
There you go. We can get Mike Shinoda to play you. Just grow the beard out a little bit. Mike Shinoda from Lincoln Park.
I was actually I started thinking about it, and I was thinking of Johnny Galecki, Leonard Hofstadter from the Big Bang Theory.
I can see that.
He is definitely short in stature.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's what I'd have to go with.
I also think mine was fitting because we're watching Remember the Titans.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I feel like I could pick a lot of people because bald, bearded, and white is just a huge generalization.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get too old and your receding hairline catches up with you, almost there, then you just kind of
almost there. You
kind of shave it all off and grow a beard, right? If you're a white guy.
Yeah, that's what I
Zach
did.
Galifianakis.
I don't think I look anything like Zach Galifianakis. We don't even have the same hair color.
I was going to say Ron Swanson, but he doesn't have. You have to cut your beard for that one, and he's much cooler than you. No one's seen Parks and Rec?
I've seen parts of it.
Missing out.
That's the one we have to watch because
one or two episodes.
Oh, that show is hilarious too.
That's the Chris Pratt show, right?
Well, don't call it that. Now you're making it worse. It's the Ron Swanson show. Basically everything good about that show kind of revolved around him. The soundtrack to this movie was really good too. If you like that kind of CCR,
I would say most sports movies have good soundtracks to them.
Oh yeah.
How true is this story? Let's look. Remember the Titans.
What?
Heavily fictionalized. for drama.
Oh, we already determined that.
Titan. Yeah, we were guessing. Yeah, but
Guessing, I looked it up earlier.
19. Oh, Titans were not underdogs; they were powerhouses. Jerry Bertier's accident. He was paralyzed in a car crash after the season ended, not before the final game. The championship game was not a last-second thriller. The opponent was Andrew Lewis, and not Marshall.
I told you they got to make it Hollywoodized. They always do it. Every movie that's based on a true story.
Yeah, so based on a true this is from AI. Based on a true story generally indicates a narrative rooted in real events or real people with significant dramatic license. Whereas true events uses more fictional characters that may be based on a real incident.
Mm.
They got to make it worth watching, right? Who would watch this movie if they were just blowing everybody out? There's like no point in watching it.
And the only real thing is the coach's relationship with one another.
I'd love to see a movie like that that's completely anticlimactic. Where the team just goes undefeated and beats the shit out of
everybody.
everybody.
Here comes the state championship. Oh, they won 70-0. All right.
Yeah, you can watch that movie by yourself, Jason.
And you know what would be funny? They like make it look like the game's close and they never show the score. And it's like all this stuff. And you're like, oh man, this is good. And then it just pans to the screen. The scoreboard. And it's like 70-7. And they win. It's like
Coach snaps at him for letting him score. I always love that bad guy coach in the Mighty Ducks where he was like, if it's not worth winning if you can't win big.
Man, this play right here where he's running this reverse and Ronnie Bass is over here like doing a water boy type, I'm going to block everybody. Like, come on, bro. Water boy, by the way.
You remember when Bobby Boucher made it to the Mud Bowl? And the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl? I don't know. I love that movie too. Waterboy. We forgot about that one.
That's a good one. You know,
I was gonna say though, but isn't the on the anticlimactic subject though? Wasn't that basically the what was it the Bad News Bears like the first one?
No, the Bad News Bears was comical.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that they fought all the way to the end only to lose. They came together as a baseball team, but lost the final game.
Yeah, I like.
You're a Hall of Famer
and
in my book, Coach. I like the Bad News Bears too. It's good. Man, I can't believe we forgot about those two too. Waterboy, Bad News Bears.
Was where
they went to Japan or something, right?
Where all those kids, or what are they like? Well, there's one they go to Houston in the Astrodome, and then they go to Japan.
Yeah,
when they go to Houston, it's just a bunch of like they're like what 11, 12 years old. They steal a van and like go by themselves unsupervised to Houston from California.
If I remember correctly, in the second one, they basically just did the same thing to where it came right down to the end, and it's like, do they win or lose? But they end up winning.
They won in the second one, but they played god awful like when they were practicing against other teams, and somehow they got it together at the end. But the whole thing about that movie was just like they went on it was like a road trip type movie. The movie they're traveling from LA to Houston.
Was that during the whole
and
let them play?
They go expand, but Walter Matthau, the coach, was only in the first
let them play.
Yeah, that's in this one.
Yeah.
Yep, that was in the.
Herman Boone coached the Titans for 5 more years. That was a good movie. First time ever seeing it.
It's better when you don't have like your attention drawn away from it as much. You get involved in movies, That's why I hate when people like talk in the movie theater. I'll turn around and look at you like, bro, you know where you are? So you want to watch a movie at home? You should have waited then. Fuck, bro.
Do you remember going to theaters back in the day before they had all the stadium theaters and it was all one level, and you'd have somebody in front of you have this big ass hair and you're trying to like do this thing?
That's where the down in front comes from.
Don't mess up the face, baby. For some reason, every time I think of like an old school movie theater, that's the scene I think of. Did you catch that reference? Yeah.
Yeah.
Leroy.
Last Dragon. Barry Gordon's Last Dragon.
Well, any one of you want to come up here
and shut my mouth?
Come over here and make me. I love it. Wow. There we go. And that was The Last Dragon with Bruce Lee, his last movie before he died of a heart attack.
Enter the Dragon. That was the last movie.
I know, I was just making a joke. Enter the Dragon.
What year did he die? Was it like 79 or something?
I was going to guess the 70s. Yeah, 73.
That he died. What did he die from again? Because I thought I heard somewhere it was like because of his body fat content, but then something else about an injury. I don't remember.
I seem to remember something about having an allergic reaction to hashish.
I remember when his son died.
Yep, that was an accidental discharge of a bullet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they thought it was a blank
pop gun.
Yeah,
and it actually had a bullet in it.
Was it Alec Baldwin who killed him?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he do the same thing?
Yeah.
They shot someone in a movie he was in. Yeah.
He shot like the cinematographer or something.
Yeah, with a supposed fake bullet.
It was Michael Massey who accidentally killed Brandon Lee.
Oh wow.
That was The Crow, right?
Man.
Yep.
Yeah, that was The Crow.
It was on the set of The Crow.
You think someone would check that, We're about to use this fake gun. Just look inside.
You would think.
You would think. All right, well, this is a really nice chat with you guys. I think this was a pretty successful first post-season stream. Please, if you're still watching or watch this later, go to us during this football season. We do a lot more content. We're also pushing out more content later on. Really appreciate Chris for subbing in for Brian while he's on vacation. Little Chris, he has a very successful pool YouTube stream going on. If you love pool, if you just want to see him again, because he's got such a nice smile, go and visit him on his channel. Subscribe. as if he needs any more.
Could always use more. Could always use more.
All right, 4 regular guys.